Hello and welcome to today's matchup between the Sacred Heart University and your RPI Engineers. This is Jonathan Ditus again announcing. Thank you for all the love and support after yesterday's game. Unfortunately, Perry could not be here to announce for RPI TV today. As we were about to get underway here, starting for your Engineers, on left defense, number 8, Jake Doran. On right defense, number 3, Zachary Schaller, with Luciano, the Italian stallion Olivieri, taking the face-off at center. Sean Horner in the corner to the right, and Mitchell Bourgeois to the left of him. And between the pipes, Liam McBain to start off. Louis wins the face-off. Pitch passes up to Horner, who's getting it into the Sacred Heart zone. He takes a shot, stopped by the goalie of Sacred Heart. Battle behind the net now. Bourgeois he tries to center it. Louis tips it out front, but it just gets sent wide. Sacred Heart now in their zone, trying to break the puck out. They will just send it D to D. RPI with some good early forecheck here. Horner battling now. He gets the puck, holds, comes out of the corner, still holding, still waiting. Centers the pass. Mitch Bourgeois shoots, and a great save by the Sacred Heart University goalie. RPI still with the puck now as Horner just turns it over, and Sacred Heart is able to get it out and send it deep where it's stopped by Boehner. RPI breaking out now. Mitch Bourgeois dangles one and passes up to Horner, who just sends it in deep. Stop now behind Sacred Heart's net as they will try to break out, and they will successfully. Sacred Heart now entering the RPI zone. Will just flip it on net where Boehner will easily cover it. Boehner coming off a huge win yesterday, having a shutout and a 4-0 RPI win over Norwich. To the left of Boehner now, we have Chase Woods taking the draw. Woods will win it to Zaverdis, who will skate it out and pass up to David Wolmer. David shoots, fired into the chest of Sacred Heart's goalie. 18:49 here into the first period, as the faceoff will be to the left of Sacred Heart. Woods on the draw. Woods wins it back to Zaverdis, who shoots, stopped again and covered by Sacred Heart's goalie. In net for Sacred Heart is Brandon Rossi, who comes in with 12 games played, 5 wins, 4 losses, and 1 overtime loss. Woods to take the draw again, just to the left of him. Woods wins it back to JR, who just shoots. Rebound pops out. Another shot on net for RPI as Sacred Heart tries to clear, but Zaverdis keeps it in. JR now at the half wall in a battle. Sacred Heart tries chipping it out. Zaverdis is there to keep it in again, but Sacred Heart will eventually get it out. Sacred Heart now tries firing a shot where Boehner will cover it. Boehner coming in now after yesterday's game with 6 games played, 4 wins and 2 losses, with a .266 goals against average and an .887 save percentage. He was absolutely terrific yesterday for the Engineers in that win. Jordan Smith now to take the draw to the left of Boehner. Jordan wins it forward to Corey Bornasian, who will skate it out of the zone. Trying to win it back. Sacred Heart does steal, however, and chips it out of their zone. Battling on the boards now is Bornasian in Sacred Heart territory. Sacred Heart goes D to D behind their net. Sacred Heart trying to get it out. Good forecheck again by the Engineers, and it's Kimmer there to keep it in. A good tip by Corey Bornasian, but it just goes high over the net. RPI with some great offensive pressure. Shot by Craig Montemerlo. Now it's tipped weird, and it's saved by the Sacred Heart goalie. RPI with it again. It's Evan Kama battling. Sacred Heart trying once again to get out, but kept in by Montemerlo. And Sacred Heart eventually does get it out of the zone. Battling now, they send it deep behind Boehner, where there's a battle, and Jordo will come out with it, trying to chip her out. Kept in, however, by Sacred Heart. Montemerlo now with it behind the Engineers' net. He chips up the boards where the Sacred Heart defenseman will get it. He's circling around the net. Some good pressure by Kimmer. Trying to center a pass. Sacred Heart just misses it. It's Evan Kama now will chip it out of the zone up to Mitch Bourgeois, who trips on the ice. Not really sure what happened there with him. He just lost the puck. Zachary Schaller now in the Engineer zone will send it back to Mitch Bourgeois, who will send it, try to attempt to send it back to Zach, but will not go. Borgere now in the engineer zone. Tries a backhand pass to Kimmer. Kimmer now D2D to Schalz. Schalz tries to send out, but it's blocked by Sacred Heart, and Sacred Heart has it now. They lose it. Schaller sends it up to Mitch. Just mishandles the puck. Boehner now with it behind the net. It's Kimmer. Kimmer waits, tries to find him, can't get it out of the zone. Sacred Heart with the puck. They can't handle that pass, and it's Schalz trying to break it out now. He will go D2D to Kimmer. Kimmer spins. That man is now lost. He does not know where he is. Kimmer will break the puck out and continue skating into Sacred Heart zone, where he dekes one, goes behind the net. Kimmer still has the puck now, and he'll send it deep and change. It's Luciano now with it to Borgere. Borgere walks to the slot, backhands it. It's blocked by a Sacred Heart player. And Sacred Heart will try chipping it out of the zone, where Mitch will catch the puck with his hand and take a light hit. Borgere now with it, still holds. Finds Schaller, who just mishandles it, but is able to keep it into the zone. Schaller finds Borgere once again cross ice, who's trying to find Luciano, and Luciano gets tripped up. It's Zaverdis now in the neutral zone, skating in. Zaverdis skating into the Sacred Heart zone in a battle where Woods will try and help him. Corner gets the puck, but mishandles dropping it to his stick. Sacred Heart is able to break out and bring it into the engineer's zone. Zaverdis with some good D to stop the Sacred Heart player, and the engineers get it out where Woodsy has it. He has Borgere with him on a 2-on-1. He passes to Borgere. Borgere shoots, stopped by the Sacred Heart Tendi. Sacred Heart now coming out of their zone. They will get it into the engineer's territory, where a shot is fired and gloved, save by Boehner. 15:03 left in this first period here at the Houston Fieldhouse. A beautiful Sunday afternoon. 3:51. Woods will line up to take the draw to the left of McBain. Woods loses the draw, but the engineers do get it, where it will be Kimmer trying to break it out. Sends it up to Wolmer, who just can't chip it past the Sacred Heart defenseman. Sacred Heart now has the puck. As they try to center it, they get it down deep to the corner, trying to get it back to the slot where the pass is blocked, and it's Woods now sending it out of the zone. Wolmer blocks pass, sends it to Woods, who is now in Sacred Heart territory, circling behind the Sacred Heart net. Woods holds onto it, trying to find someone, just misses the pass to Montemurlo, but Montemurlo is able to get it. Sends it deep down to Wolmer now. Wolmer back up to, I believe, JR. Kimmer at the point has it, sends it back down to JR. JR tries to beat one man, it's stopped as Sacred Heart gets the puck, tries to clear, is kept in by Kimmer, and a nice light shot to try and get tipped is sent to the corner. Wolmer in a battle now. Engineers with some good early first period pressure on the forecheck, as Sacred Heart is having a tough time breaking out. It's Jordan Smith this time in the battle. Sacred Heart does eventually get it out, where they will skate into the engineer zone. A light shot, kind of just blocked. Someone's trying to get a handle on. It's Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch. Clears to the side. Good battle in the corner here in the engineer zone. Sacred Heart comes out with it at the point. Sacred Heart now down to the hot half wall, where Kimmer will harass the player. Light shot somehow got through, but missed the net just wide as Marky Mark tries to break out, and he will get it out of the zone after taking a hit. Number 3 on Sacred Heart with a nice shot from the blue line to send it in. Saved by Boehner, but Sacred Heart does get the puck back, and they are below the net in a battle. Good hit there by Montemurlo, as Sharella now will send it out. Just misses Marky Mark. Mark finishing his check as Sacred Heart sends it back in the zone, where Kimmer gets it and waits to try and find someone. Kimmer spins out of one, but meets another Sacred Heart player. Does get it to Sharella on the boards, however. Montemurlo now skating from behind the net. Finds Marky Mark, who will turn and get it up to Sharella out of the zone. Sharella now skating into the Sacred Heart zone. Sharella stops, turns, finds Piper at the point. Piper goes D2D to Schaller, where he will shoot. Gets through, it's nicely tipped, but turned away by number 30 in net for Sacred Heart. Sharella now in the corner. Passes once again up to Schaller at the point. Schaller will just send it down as it goes high in the air, and the whistle is blown. 12:25 here remaining in the first period. Schaller leading the defenseman in points as he has 14 points, 4 goals, 10 assists, and is a +8. Lou to take the faceoff now. Loses it as Sacred Heart tries to get it deep into Engineer zone. They will. Schaller with the puck tries to find Horner on the boards. Horner sends it back to Schaller, who will skate. Holding, trying to find someone. Finds Borgere, who tips it to Luciano, who ends up just throwing it. And Sacred Heart will get the puck again. Luciano with some good back check to steal the puck. Horner trying to get by the Sacred Heart defenseman, won't, as it is whistled offsides. Mitch Borgere still leading the team in points as he has 26, 14 goals, and 12 assists, followed closely by Chase Woods with 24 points. Lou to take the face-off again. Lou wins it back to Zaverdis, who will try to find an open man. He chooses Horner. Puck bounces just over Horner's stick, but Borgere is there to get it as it's just poked away from him. Borgere battling behind the net. Borgere gets it, he finds Lou. It's just into the feet as Sacred Heart will try and break it out. Sacred Heart now enters the zone. Number 22 on Sacred Heart shoots, blocked a bit, does get on net where Banner will hold. As I mentioned earlier, Liam McBain has been so good for the Engineers between the pipes. To the right of him now is Lou to take the face-off. Lou will win it. He'll just hold it, win it to himself, and flick it out of the zone where Horner is in a race to the puck. He's battling, trying to win it. Takes down his man as the Engineers will get a good forecheck here. Lou now in a battle, being held up a bit. Where it's Zaverdis to the point, he winds up, fires, and it is gloved, saved by the Sacred Heart goalie. 11:19 remaining in this first period. Score is still 0-0. It'll be Woodsy to take the draw to the left of the goaltender for Sacred Heart as the Engineers will try to find a goal here. The ref clearly upset at the winger of Sacred Heart being too close to Wilmer as Chase loses the draw. Sacred Heart will try and break out now up to Sacred Heart's half wall where Montemerlo is able to keep it in. JR now in a battle to try to get the puck back, and it's Woods who's going. Sacred Heart still has the puck, still trying to break out. Yelling for a chip, does not get chipped. JR now with it, trying to find Chase in front of the net. JR holding, trying to wrap around, he just misses the net. As there's a call here with 10:50 remaining in the play. I believe it's going to be a high stick on Sacred Heart. So the Engineers power play will be on the ice here for the first time this game. As mentioned yesterday, the Engineers power play is deadly, ranked 15th in the ACHA with a 34.7 percentage. Meanwhile, Sacred Heart's penalty kill is ranked 69th with 93.8. Lou to take this face off here with Horner and Borgere with him on the wing. The ref does not like how close Borgere and the Sacred Heart player are, so he will yell at them once again. Luciano wins the face-off. Horner back to Zaverdis now, back to Horner. Horner across to Montemerlo where the puck he'll kept in but cleared immediately after by the Sacred Heart player, where it was actually shot on net and saved by Boehner. There's a whistle here with the clock is still running. People are yelling about the clock as it is continuously going. They're gonna have to add a few seconds back here. The face-off is to the right of McBain, as it will be the Italian Stallion once again to take the draw. There is discussion. There's no time put back up yet. And they will just hold and wait, not change the time. They're just waiting to start the clock here as the Engineers try to break out. Borgere now to Luciano Olivieri. Back to Borgere. They are in the Sacred Heart territory. Lou down in the corner now. Back up to Borgere in the half wall. Borgere trying to find something. He finds Craig at the point. Back down to Borgere. Borgere finds Zaverdis cross ice, but the pass is just missed as the Engineers will try to recollect. Montemerlo has at the point now, who finds Zaverdis, who sends it deep down where Luciano Olivieri will battle for the puck and get it to Horner. Horner back up to the point to Zaverdis now. Zaverdis shoots, save, rebound, score! Number 11, Mitch Borgere adds another as the Engineers score on the power play. Make it number 15 for Borgeret this year. 9:49 left to play. A nice little rebound there by Borgeret to put the Engineers ahead here with 9:49. Nice little shot from, I believe it was Zaverdis at the point. It was Zaverdis' shot where it was saved by the Sacred Heart goalie, and Borgeret puts the rebound in immediately. Their attendee having a couple issues, wants to talk to the coach. He's clearly upset about something. It is Jordo to take the draw. He wins it. Back to Doran, where he passes up to Kama. Kama entering the zone now. He will avoid a hit, and Bornasian now tripping over himself as Sacred Heart will leave the zone. Doran now behind the Engineers net will just chip it up to Kama, who is in a battle, knocks down his player, up to the Sacred Heart net, or point, who will fire it deep and miss the net. Sacred Heart now at the point, will fire once again, kicked away by Boehner. Sacred Heart fires again, it's blocked. I believe that was either Schaller or Jordan. Schaller will now skate and try to get this puck out of the zone, where he gets it up to Corey. Corey skates in now, avoiding 2 hits there. Still has the puck. Corey turns, finds Woolmer on the half wall. Woolmer will shoot to find Corey, where it's just tipped off of Bornasian's stick. There was a high stick call. I believe this is not a penalty, just a whistle here. Bornasian with a good opportunity right in the slot there, just could not handle the puck as it was poked away from him. 8:54 left in the first period. Woods to take the draw now, just outside the zone. Woods will win it back to Brady Campbell, who will turn, trying to find an open man. Brady getting harassed by a couple Sacred Heart players. He will just send it back to Sacred Heart's defense, where Woods will harass their defense. Ulmer now trying to get in, win the puck. It's Campbell again, skating around one Sacred Heart player, getting it deep into the zone. Campbell is hit, but he still keeps going, where JR will help him get the puck. JR now in a battle on the wall, where Sacred Heart is able to send it out. Zaverdis is there, though, to get it right back deep. Sacred Heart defenseman will stop behind his own net and try to break this puck out, and he will, but loses it, as Woods will be entering the zone once again, right around one Sacred Heart player. Woods finds Woolmer. Woolmer just can't bury. I believe that was saved by Sacred Heart's goalie. A great opportunity for Woolmer with a great cross-crease pass from Woods. Woolmer just couldn't bury, as it was an awkward shot for him being a righty. It was just on his backhand here, as you can see. A great diving save by number 30 between the pipes. Luciano now to take the draw to the right of Sacred Heart's goalie. Lou will win the puck back and is in a battle, sends it across to Borgeret. Borgeret finds Horner in the slot. The puck is just poked and tipped out of play. Horner looking for the one-timer. The poke just got the puck. The face-off now will be to the left of Sacred Heart's goalie, where Luciano Olivieri will take the draw once again. Lou will lose this one, however, and Sacred Heart's defense will try to chip it out, where Kimmer's there to glove it down and fire it just wide of the Sacred Heart net. Horner now battling on the half wall, trying to get it free down to Borgeret. He can't. Ends up battling hard and getting it back, as the puck's kind of just stagnant here along the half wall. Sacred Heart finally does chip it out, however, where Kimmer steals it from him, stops, and gets it up to Lou. Lou on the half wall will shoot, and it is saved by Sacred Heart's goalie as another stoppage in play here. Once again, I do apologize for the absence of our 2 better announcers. I'm just a temporary fill-in. Lou now to take the draw. The ref really upset about how close these wingers are getting. Lou wins it now to Borgeret, who tries to find Horner in the slot. Gets it down low to Lou, where it's poked away by the Sacred Heart goalie. In the corner now is Lou in a battle trying to find an open man. He does. It's Borgeret. Borgeret sends it across to Montemurlo, who will turn and just send it back low down to Borgeret in the far corner. Borgeret tripping up on himself there. Borgeret learning the hard way that ice is slippery. It's Kimmer now taking a shot that is blocked, as Sacred Heart is able to skate it out. He goes around Kimmer. Sacred Heart now turning, trying to find an open man. Sacred Heart in the slot. Number 77, he dangles one. Sacred Heart, number 77, trying to find the open slot guy. He can't. It's Kimber to block the pass as Bourgeois now has the puck, and he will enter the zone. Bourgeois cutting across. He'll find Jordo, who will try to find Kimber, but his stick is just lifted. Another good look there by Jordan Smith, who has it now behind the goalie of Sacred Heart. He'll try to fire it. He'll send it just down to Shirella, who turns out of the corner, shoots, saved again by Sacred Heart. Marky Mark battling with the Funky Bunch down there. It'll pop over to Shirella, who will send it back down to Jordan. Shirella takes a hit, not happy about it. In the slot, it's Sacred Heart, who will try and clear. They will just send it down the ice, and where Boehner is there to poke it to Schaller. Schaller spins and fires past up to Shirella, where Shirella loses it to a Sacred Heart player. Sacred Heart player battling, trying to get a shot on. Good defense there by the Engineers. Sacred Heart still has the puck, however, as they try to just fire it in the slot. Shirella has no stick. He's playing soccer out there. Someone tell Shirella this is hockey. Shirella gets his stick, gets the puck, and takes another hit as the puck comes out to the slot to number 43 of Sacred Heart, who fires a shot wide and high. Shirella now will be able to chip out of the zone as he finally found his stick. Mark in the zone now. He's the only Engineer there who would take a big hit by Sacred Heart and lose the puck. It's Woods now who will try and hit number 43 on Sacred Heart, as Sacred Heart is able to break it out of their zone. It's Zaverdis, however. We have Mark still in the zone. He looks a little shaken up. Appears to be fine, however. Schaller will send it to Woods in the middle. Woods trying to fire a shot, can't. It'll just go to the corner. Woods will hit and get it down low to JR, who trips on the ice again. That ice down in that corner must be pretty slippery. That's a couple Engineers who have slipped up on it. Wilmer now in the corner. He'll try to center it where it's poked away by the Sacred Heart goalie. Sacred Heart trying to find an open man to break it out to. JR is there to harass him as the puck will get past to Wilmer, but sent directly back in by Zaverdis. Sacred Heart once again is able to get out of the zone, but they just send it straight down, and the call will be icing, where Zaverdis had to skate to win that race. 4:30 left in this first period, 1-0 Engineers. Thank you again for tuning in. This faceoff will be to the right of the Sacred Heart goalie, and it will be the Italian Stallion once again to take the draw. Olivieri will lose this one as Sacred Heart stops and tries to find another open man to break out. The Sacred Heart defenseman will end up chipping it out, where Bourgeois is there to harass the man and steal the puck and send it deep. Number 6 slipping on the ice in that corner. It's a very deadly corner. As they try to break out, Campbell is there to send it back deep, as he keeps it in once again and sends it down low, where it'll just circle around the net and Sacred Heart will pick it up. Sacred Heart defenseman breaking out, finding his winger as they will enter the Engineer zone. Good hit there by Bourgeois to knock his man off the puck as the Engineers are able to chip it out. 3:44 here left in the first period. Sacred Heart is having a wholesale of a change here. Zaverdis able to get the puck, but sends it down low. It's Bourgeois. Bourgeois has Horner in the slot. Bourgeois tries to find it. I believe it was saved by Sacred Heart's goalie. Bourgeois with a good opportunity, just trying to poke that puck in. It's Sacred Heart now breaking out of their zone once again. Sacred Heart will just send it deep, where Campbell is there to try and break the puck out for the Engineers. He will lose it as the Engineers get it, but it's Campbell once again in a battle. He beats one man avoiding a hit, but loses the puck to number 37 on Sacred Heart. Campbell hits himself, and Zaverdis now in the corner trying to break it out for the Engineers. Zaverdis trying to find Campbell all the way down the ice. It's a 2-0 in front of the net, and the Sacred Heart University scores. Not much Boehner could do there as he was left alone on a 2-on-0. With 2:52 remaining in this first period, we do have a tie game. Not much Liam McBain could do there as he had a wide open 2-on-0 right in front of him. He tried to slide across to save it with his glove, but just missed. It's Jordan Smith now to take the draw at center ice. He will lose this one. as Sacred Heart will try to enter RPI zone. They will just send it deep. Boehner now playing the puck behind his net, getting a little piece of the action. RPI is able to break out. It's Jordan Smith. He has Camo with him. Jordan tries to fire it, and it's just gloved easily by Sacred Heart's goalie. The faceoff will be just to the right of the Sacred Heart goalie here, where it will be, I believe, Jordan Smith to take the draw. Jordan will win this one. Corey Bornese now getting it in the corner. He'll spin. He'll spin again. He's getting harassed there. Kama comes to try and help him, where Montmerlo will go in, fire a shot just wide. Kimmer now in the neutral zone will fire it down deep, where Sacred Heart will go D-to-D to break this puck out of the zone. They will, but they'll send it directly to Kimmer. Kimmer will skate now as he tries to find this puck in deep. Kimmer does just send it deep, where the Sacred Heart defenseman picks it up. He'll chip it to his winger, as they will chip it far out of the zone, where Montmerlo is in a race for a bouncing puck. He'll win it, but goes right out to Sacred Heart, who sends it down deep in RPI zone. Boehner again stopping the puck behind his net. It's Kimmer now, getting harassed by two guys. Sacred Heart does steal the puck. Kimmer steals it right back. Sacred Heart does get the puck directly back after that. And it's Kimmer chipping away from Sacred Heart up to the board, up to the point there, as the puck is sent around down to the left of McBain in the corner. It is Montmerlo in a battle. The Sacred Heart player trying to walk out. It's the shot from the point, kicked away once again by McBain. Kimmer behind McBain now, sends it across to Montmerlo, who has all the time to break the puck up. It's now Woods on a breakaway. He just loses the puck, and the goalie was able to save that sliding puck. Woods never had the opportunity to get a full control of that puck there, as it is in the engineer zone once again, where it's Schaller who will go D-to-D to Doran, who will just send it up to, I believe it's JR there. Sacred Heart sends it in once again. McBain getting part of the action. 41 seconds left in this first period. Schaller now breaking the puck out. He tries to find Woods, but is kept in by Sacred Heart as it is sent down low in the corner. Schaller in a battle avoids a hit, gets it up to Wolmer, who tries to break it out and finds JR, who has Woods with 25 seconds left. Woods enters the zone. He goes around one guy. Oh, that was silky, as Wolmer hit their goalie. Wolmer getting harassed. His hands are up. The Sacred Heart University player just wanting to push Wolmer. Wolmer not wanting any of that action. Woods, with a very silky move around the Sacred Heart defenseman, fired a shot which was saved by Sacred Heart's goalie with 19.8 remaining in this first period. Shock Wolmer up for a big hit, however it was on the goalie. The Engineers will go to the penalty kill now, as Wolmer did get a penalty for, I believe, probably goaltender interference. It's Lou and Borgerite to kill this off with 19.8. Sacred Heart wins the face-off, where their appointment fires it. Rebound pops out and is able to get out. Lou in a race now. Lou with a breakaway. Lou trying to cut to the center. Good poke check now by Sacred Heart. Will just take Lou down, as Sacred Heart with 4 seconds left trying to break out of their zone. They will just fire a shot down deep, where Boehner will glove it, and that is the end of the first period. 1-1 here at the Houston Fieldhouse. 1:41 remaining in Wolmer's penalty when we start the second period. Sacred Heart's power play coming into this game is 12.8%, ranked 257th in the ACHA, while RPI's penalty kill is 247th at 81.3%. Thank you for tuning in during the first period. I will be back after interviewing some players during this first intermission. Hello and welcome back. If you're just tuning in, we have a tied 1-1 game here between your RPI Engineers and the Sacred Heart University Pioneers. With about 40 seconds left in this intermission, players are taking the ice. There is still 1:41 left in the Wolmer penalty, as RPI will try to kill that off to start this second period. 40 minutes left to play here at the Houston Fieldhouse. I had a chance to talk to Mitch Bourgeois about his goal during the intermission, and he said about time. He was upset that he had so many chances and couldn't bury, but he was happy that he finally was able to, and he's looking forward to burying a couple more here. Kid's an absolute sniper. We are here to start off for the Engineers. We have Schaller and Kim on defense with Luciano, the Italian Stallion, and Horner in the corner to kill off this penalty. Here we are, Lou to take this face off. And Olivieri will lose this one, as there is one back to the Sacred Heart defenseman. Lou harassing and putting some pressure, but the Pioneers are able to get it deep into the RPI zone. Schaller now in a race. He will win the puck as he is harassed by a couple Sacred Heart players. It's sent up to the Sacred Heart point, who will send it back low to the half wall. Sacred Heart now at the point, faking a shot, finding the half wall, sending it across crease, shooting. Boehner saves as Sacred Heart regains control of the puck at the point, sending it down to the half wall once again, back up to the point. It is blocked by Olivier. Oh, just can't get out as Sacred Heart holds and is trying to decide whether or not to shoot or pass. Olivier tying up a man here with just under a minute left in this power play. The Pioneers are now holding at the half wall, trying to get it cross ice, where they will. It is shot on and stopped by Boehner with 45 seconds left in this RPI penalty kill. Correction to a first period stat. Bourgeois now has 28 points, not 27. Jordan Smith here to take this draw to the left of McBain. Jordan will win this one back to Campbell, who tries firing it down, but it is kept in by the Sacred Heart defenseman. Jordan pokes it away now and is in a race for the puck. Sacred Heart will win that race, but Jordan does not give up and keeps up on the pressure. Sacred Heart now is able to get out of the zone and enter the Engineers' territory, where they will shoot, kicked away again by McBain. Battle along the boards there, on the boards is Zaverdis, but it's won by the Sacred Heart player, who will fire it, saved again by McBain. Behind him now as he turns to look. 10 seconds left on this RPI penalty kill, as Jordan Smith will tie it up into the board. Sacred Heart comes out with it. Sacred Heart shoots and scores. Number 15 on Sacred Heart with the goal there, walking out of the corner. 8:22 left to play in the second period. 2-1 Sacred Heart. That was Michael Zdenowitz. I apologize for the pronunciation. That was his third goal of the year and his 9th point. Woods at center ice to take the draw. Woods will win it to JR, who gets it quickly into Sacred Heart's zone. JR now in the corner, finding Woods at the half wall. Woods sends it back down to JR, who's trying to come out of the corner. JR dekes one guy, shoots. Just over the net is JR here as the Engineers get the puck back. Sacred Heart, however, able to break the puck out as they will just send it deep on Boehner, who turns it to the corner. Monomerlo now gets up to Wolmer. Back down to Monomerlo. Over to Kim. Kim will try to get out of the zone. He will, but it goes right back to the Sacred Heart defenseman, who sends it directly back in. Monomerlo now behind McBain. Craig passes, and it will be called for icing. 17:36 left to play. The faceoff will be to the left of McBain here, and it will be Woodsy to take the draw once again. Woods loses this draw, where JR blocks a shot, and Woods is able to get it out. Woods, JR, and Wolmer now on a 3-on-1. Woods passes. A good diving block by the Sacred Heart defenseman on that 3-on-1, as the puck is now sent out of play by Sacred Heart. The faceoff will be to the right of the Sacred Heart goalie. Chase Woods, Buffalo born, has to be happy with the Buffalo Bills today, winning 41-10. Louis now to take this draw. Louis will lose the draw as Sacred Heart is trying to get it out of the zone. They will. Number 18 on Sacred Heart passes and gets it into RPI's territory, where it's sent around behind McBain. Schaller in a battle trying to get this puck out, where it'll pop out to Horner. Horner flips it all the way up. Sacred Heart defenseman has no idea where it is. Bourgeois gets it, fires a shot that it misses wide. Horner gets it again, fires a shot on net. It's Louis now with the puck behind the net, sends it up to the point to Doran. Doran sends it all the way back deep to Bourgeois. Bourgeois in the corner now, coming out. It's tied up a little bit as Sacred Heart will get the puck out of the zone and send it into the RPI bench. A little hey, how do you do? That'll wake up any players on the bench for RPI. Face off now, once again, to the left of Sacred Heart's goalie. It'll be the Italian Stallion to take this draw. Sacred Heart player is kicked out of the draw as no one wants to replace him. Lou will win this face-off. Severitas at the point, fires a shot where it is stopped high by the Sacred Heart goalie. Mitch getting in there once again, trying to aggravate Sacred Heart a little bit, get under their skin. He's known for doing that. Once again, still leading the team in penalties in minutes with 26. Lou, once again, takes the draw, wins it, where Mitch sends it to Campbell. Campbell fires a shot where it's blocked and goes to the corner. Horner now behind the net, taking one guy down with him. Horner gets up, still has the puck, still battling. Horner in the other corner, chipping it to Bourgeois behind the net. Bourgeois in the corner alone, trying to find an open man. He'll send it up to Zaverdis where it's tipped out of the zone. Sacred Heart now in the neutral zone, trying to get it deep. Sacred Heart now in the slot. They have a chance. A huge save by McBain on that 2-on-1 there. Somehow McBain was able to get across and keeps RPI only down by 1. 16:05 left to play in the second period. The draw will be to the left of McBain now, as it will be Jordan. Jordan loses this draw as it's quickly shot on by the Sacred Heart player and turned away by McBain. Kimmer now breaking the puck out, sends it to the center, trying to find Camo. The Sacred Heart player is there. Big hit by Corey Bornasian, as Corey is able to get the puck and get it in the zone, firing a quick shot, which is tipped and sent wide. Sacred Heart now behind their own net. Corey with some pressure, Sacred Heart trying to break it out, where Kimmer is trying to get the puck now, but Sacred Heart is able to get it out all the way down. Ref has his hand up. I'm not sure what the call is. Looks like that could have been hooking. It looks as if it will go against the Engineers. It will. Jordan Smith going to the box at 15:29 in the second period for hooking. Sacred Heart gets another chance here on the power play, as it will be Horner and Luciano Olivieri once again to kill it off. Lou on the face-off. The ref waiting, and Lou able to win it, where Kimmer battles for it in the corner. Sacred Heart now sends it up to their point. Their point man walks, sends it to the half wall, where the half wall man will shoot directly into the chest of McBain. McBain known for having the fastest chest in the league. Most teams like testing that out. Face off once again to the right of McBain here, as Lou once again will be here. Sacred Heart player kicked out of the face-off again. Does not know how to take him apparently. As Sacred Heart will win the face-off, however, and send it to the half wall, who sends it back up to the point. Their point man walks, fires a shot, saved by McBain. A battle in front of the net. McBain is able to cover that. There's a huge scrum in front of the net there. A little scramble for the puck, but McBain is able to cover that with 1:37 left on this RPI penalty kill. Lou to take the face-off again. In the skates there, puck kind of just goes to the half wall, as Horner is able to send it all the way down. Sacred Heart setting up in their zone, trying to break this puck out. It's Lou who will provide some pressure. Sacred Heart is able to get out, however, and into RPI territory. Number 22 on Sacred Heart, stopping in the corner. Schaller is there, and it pops right out to Olivieri. Olivieri skating with it, 1-on-2 here, trying to put it between the legs. He will get it between the legs and just send it to the corner, where Horner is there. That's how he gets his nickname, Horner in the corner. Horner walks, he fires a shot, just misses the net, and it tries to pop out. Sacred Heart able to get it, however, and get it out of their zone. Sacred Heart now on the attack. Just under a minute left in their power play. RPI, however, able to chip it out and send it back down to Sacred Heart territory. It's JR and Woods now killing, where Woods will finish his hit as Sacred Heart gets it deep. Severitas tries getting it out of the zone. It's kept in by the Sacred Heart player. Good tip there. I believe that was Campbell as the puck pops out of the zone. Woods providing some pressure now, where Severitas is there, and JR sends that all the way down. 20 seconds left on the Sacred Heart power play. RPI will be going to the box here. I believe it'll be Woods. He hit a Sacred Heart player and he went down kind of hard. Sacred Heart coming in RPI territory, firing a shot, turned away by the Engineers as the whistle is blown. With 13:35 left in this second period, the Sacred Heart Pioneers will have 5-on-3 for 6 seconds. As there's 6 seconds left in Jordo's penalty. It'll be Evan Kama, the workhorse here, trying to kill off these 6 seconds. Kama taking the draw. Kama will win it forward, and it's out of the zone. A great face-off by Evan Kama. That is a big play, as RPI is now only down 5-4. Man advantage, Sacred Heart. It's Kama in the corner now, harassing the Sacred Heart player. As Sacred Heart is now behind their own net, trying to break it out on their power play, and they will send it all the way down, where it will be iced by Sacred Heart. 1:34 left in the Woods penalty, as it'll be Kama and Jordan Smith killing it off here. Face-off will be to the right of number 30 for the Pioneers in net. Jordan Smith will take this draw. He loses it. Sacred Heart now behind their net, trying to set up their breakout. Evan Kama there just missing, as Sacred Heart is able to get it into RPI territory, sending it around the boards, where Kimmer is there trying to poke it out. Sacred Heart able to keep the puck, however, and trying to set up. It's Kimmer in a battle in the corner. Kimmer escaping one guy, trying to send it out, where it's kept in by the Pioneers defenseman. Pioneers defenseman walking. Still walking, circling all the way. He finds a man in the slot. Fired, shot, scored by Sacred Heart University. With 58 seconds left in the Sacred Heart power play, they do find the back of the net at 12:33 in the second. 3-1, Sacred Heart University. So it'll be Bourgeois, Lou, and Horner to try and come back here. Looked like that was number 15 on the Pioneers. Once again, scoring his second of the game, I believe. It is Sacred Heart to win that face-off in the neutral zone. The Engineers have it now. Bourgeois entering the zone, flips it up, beats his man, fires a shot, save, rebound comes out, where Olivieri is taken down hard. And there will be a call hooking on Sacred Heart there. RPI's power play will come out at 12:15. Olivieri taken down hard in the corner there. Good call by the referee. Sacred Heart player does not think he deserves it. Clearly did. Olivieri now to take this draw to the left of McBain. Yeah, that's definitely a penalty. Olivieri wins the draw. Bourgeois walks now. Bourgeois at the point, fires a shot where it gets tipped and sent over the net. Olivieri battling to get the puck back with Horner. Horner going to the corner, his famous spot. Horner now walking, finds Bourgeois at the point, fires a shot where it's blocked. The Sacred Heart player is down. Bourgeois does not care. He will keep walking to find Zaverdis, who finds Horner up top, back down to Zaverdis. Oh, just tipped out by Sacred Heart. The Sacred Heart players are dragging each other. The Sacred Heart player blocking a shot and feeling injured. The ref blowing the whistle there when the Engineers had the puck. Pioneers helping their injured teammate off. Injured off the shot from Borgeret. They're having trouble getting him off here. Hopefully he is okay. .11:43 here remaining in the second period. 1:28 on the Engineers power play. Olivieri once again to take this draw. He will win it back to Zaverdis, who will hold and find Horner, who enters the zone with Olivieri cutting. Horner still holds on the half wall, finds Olivieri behind the net. Olivieri tries a wrap around, he tries bearing it, he's in there, but Sacred Heart's goalie is able to hold it, and the whistle is blown. Olivieri with a couple chances. Here we can see Borgeret's shot that injured the Sacred Heart player. It looked like he had turned. The pads are in the front there, so if it hits the side, that will hurt. Olivieri now loses this draw as Sacred Heart is able to clear it all the way down where Boehner receives the puck and gives it to Zaverdis. Zaverdis now up to Borgeret. Borgeret circling behind the RPI net will drop it to Zaverdis, who will skate. Zaverdis tries passing to Montemerlo. Montemerlo gets it. Entering Sacred Heart zone, will just get it deep. The goalie pokes it. Zaverdis now able to keep it in. A hard wraparound. Zaverdis there to answer call. Zaverdis there answering it once again, keeping the puck in. Brick wall, blue line. And Sacred Heart now able to get it down. Craig leaping to try and catch the puck. Craig, however, not tall enough to catch that one. Only 5'9". It is the Engineers now chase with the puck entering the zone, trying to set up with 20 seconds left on their RPI power play. Borgeret has the puck as he is walking across the blue line, finding Zaverdis low, who finds Woods. Woods wide open. A huge kick save by Sacred Heart's goalie as he kicked his legs up with 9 seconds on the power play. Kudos to the Sacred Heart goalie there. A great save. Woods with a great opportunity, however, just could not find the back of the net. A great pass by Zaverdis over to Woods, and a great kick save. Sacred Heart now able to clear the puck out, as that should be the end of the penalty, or the power play for RPI. Even strength, it's Schaller finding Woods, who just tips it all the way deep. Sacred Heart stopping it behind their net and trying to just chip it out of the zone, where number 15 is there to pick it up for Sacred Heart. He enters the zone, just firing a shot, which is tipped wide by Boehner. Sacred Heart now sending it back deep behind the RPI net. Sacred Heart trying to center it. Poke checked by Boehner as Wolmer now will skate it out of the RPI zone. Woods able to get it deep here. Woods walking, finds JR in the middle. JR trying to find the shot. Another quick save. That puck was dribbling in, but the Sacred Heart goalie was able to track that. With 9:38 left to play, score is 3-1 here at the Houston Fieldhouse. That's Jordan Smith to take the draw. He will win it and just put it directly on net, where there's another whistle. We will try that one once again, a little deja vu. Jordan Smith here. He will win this one back over to Marky Mark, but the Sacred Heart player is able to take it from him. Zaverdis now tracking the bouncing puck. Just chips it. Sacred Heart now in the neutral zone, entering RPI zone, firing a shot, which is blocked by Campbell. Jordan Smith battling the wall, trying to find Shirella, who will try to break it out. Sent back down to the corner where Zaverdis is there. D over to Campbell. Campbell chips out to center ice here, where it keeps bouncing into Sacred Heart zone. There is a battle on the half wall as the puck kind of pops out, but the Sacred Heart defenseman's there, and he will just dump this puck deep. Hit hard by Mark Perez. Zaverdis now behind the net. Goes D to Campbell, who flips it out all the way down, where it will be called icing. Lots of whistles here as the RPI players try to sneak off before the puck got all the way down there, but the ref says no. 8:44 remaining in the second period. The Sacred Heart players yelling from the bench. Don't really know what they are saying. Clearly just trying to chirp for no apparent reason. RPI has 6 players out there now, but the refs are going to take off Bourgeois, and Jordo Smith will take this face-off to the right of McBain. Jordan now will lose this draw. Sacred Heart will walk right off the face-off, firing a shot. I think that was blocked by Perez here, as Perez now. They have it at the point, Sacred Heart does, and Boehner will turn away that shot. Campbell tries to chip it up where it is tipped out of the air by the Pioneers player. Campbell falls in that dangerous, slippery corner. It is the Sacred Heart player who holds on. Mark going to hit him, bounce him off the puck. Mark takes a hit now and is battling for the puck where Campbell will get the puck and send it over to Zverdis. Zverdis now trying to break out of the RPI zone. He'll try to chip it up to Shirella as the Sacred Heart defenseman has it at center ice. Sacred Heart now entering RPI zone once again. Stopping, pumping the brakes, and tries going cross crease over to his friend. They do not have it now. It's RPI breaking out. It's Zverdis. He will find Bourgeois at center ice. Bourgeois, trying to get around their defenseman, is just taken to the corner. And he will send it down deep to Lou, who will find Bourgeois, who just missed it. If Bourgeois was a righty, that would have been a goal. It's now Sacred Heart on the attack with Montemerlo there, who they try to center it, but Horner's there to say no. Sacred Heart will just dump this puck deep now, as it is going to be called icing. He was not at the red line. The Sacred Heart players trying to change, just like RPI was. They will not be able to, however. The faceoff will be to the right of the Pioneers goalie. It will be the Italian Stallion once again with that line of Bourgeois and Horner. Louis now loses the draw as he'll try to fight for the puck back. The Sacred Heart defenseman able just to chip it out of the zone where Montemerlo is there. He will send it to Mitch. Mitch getting in the zone. Mitch walking, fires a shot in the slot. Just misses the net. I think that might have been saved by Sacred Heart's goalie. He'll fire another shot, which is slightly tipped by Olivieri, but covered by Sacred Heart's goalie. 7:07 remaining in this second period. It'll be Olivieri once again on this draw. He will win it this time to Horner. Horner will just send it down deep where Bourgeois is there to pick it up. He will send it in the front to Olivieri. What hand-eye coordination as Olivieri bats that puck out of the air to get a shot, but it was saved. It's Montemerlo now going D to D to Kimmer. Kimmer undresses a player. Kimmer puts it between another player's legs. And it is now Montemerlo who will send it into the neutral zone. Olivieri gets her deep. Olivieri hustling, finishing his check. It's Schaller now just outside the zone. We'll send it deep back into Sacred Heart's defensive zone here as Sacred Heart tries to break out once again. They'll fire across all the way, the puck all the way down where the icing is waved off. The race was lost by the Engineers there. So there's a collision at the blue line. Schaller now has the puck. Schaller holds, trying to find a guy who he'll find JR who tried to tip it in. JR now has it. He just puts it too far in front of him. The puck getting in air for a little while. It'll be called hand pass by Sacred Heart. So we'll have a face-off here in the Sacred Heart territory. It'll be just the right of the Pioneers goalie. This will be Wilmer to take the draw. Excuse me, it'll be JR now. They switched. JR wins it back to Chase. Chase, oh, just an absolute silkworm. Undresses the guy and fires a shot, which ended up being saved by Sacred Heart. JR once again to take this draw, trying to do the same play. Sacred Heart center kicked out. And JR wins it. Chase fires another quick shot, which is gloved once again. We'll try it a third time. You know what they say, third time's a charm. Sacred Heart changing their players. Clearly what they were doing was not working, as JR is getting ready to try and win it back to, I assume, Woods once again. JR tries to actually fire it forward, but Sacred Heart is able to get it and get it out of their zone. Shala there with some good D. Gets it out as Sacred Heart sends it right to Piper's stick, as Piper sends it up to Wolmer. Wolmer fires a quick little shot there, which is turned away to the corner by Sacred Heart's goalie. As the defenseman for Sacred Heart has it, he is in the neutral zone trying to get it in deep. He will, as he continues skating. Tries throwing it to the slot. Quick shot sent wide by the Sacred Heart player, as Campbell has it now behind the RPI net. In the slot there, number 15 of Sacred Heart with another chance at the guy in front. It is blocked, however. Sacred Heart still has the puck behind Boehner. As it is poked, Boehner has to make a quick little save. The puck is cleared out of the zone, where Woods is in a race. He will hit the guy, send it on net. Woods absolutely obliterates the guy, and Sacred Heart decides to ice the puck. Woods with a big hit there in the corner. 4:53 remaining in the second period. 3-1, Sacred Heart still. It'll be Jordan Smith this time to take the draw to the right of number 30 in net for the Pioneers. Jordan will win it, but the Sacred Heart player is quick to get the puck as he hustles down into the RPI zone, tries to center it. It's blocked. It is Kama in a battle now. Kama getting the puck out and hustling to the Sacred Heart defenseman. Sacred Heart in the neutral zone will just fire it deep, where Brady will end up picking it up and passing it backwards to Corey Bornasian. Corey now up to Jordan Smith on the wall. Pokes it up to the point man, who sends it all the way back down to Zaverdis. Kama on the half wall, trying to get the puck back, as the Sacred Heart point man shoots. Save by McBain, another great save. Certified beauty Liam McBain is, after how well he is playing today. The puck is chipped out to Bornasian right at RPI's blue line, where Campbell will decide that he will take it and try to get it deep. Campbell is hit off the puck. He hits Kama, where Zaverdis tries to step up, and RPI gets the puck back here. Campbell just sends it to neutral zone here, where Sacred Heart will just fire on net towards Boehner, who easily gloves that one away. Campbell now up to Zaverdis, up to Kama, where Olivieri will take the puck out. Olivieri skating now. Ooh, just has that puck poked by, I believe that was Sacred Heart's leg there, as Sacred Heart skates back in. Sacred Heart circling RPI's net. Still circling, tries to fire a shot, but it is blocked. Bornasian hustling now, trying to get in the zone, where he will. Sacred Heart does have the puck, however. Bornasian trying to get it back. Sacred Heart, oh, the puck pops right out to Horner. Quick save by Sacred Heart's goalie. I believe Sacred Heart is laying on that puck. He was, I believe. I'm not sure what the whistle was exactly there, but there was a whistle, and I don't believe Sacred Heart's allowed to change, even though they will try to sneak and change. So nice, the puck popped out to Horner there. He got a quick shot, and it looked like Sacred Heart's player tried to hold it underneath himself. It'll be Olivieri on this draw. He will win it over to Horner, who just pokes it deep. It is now Sacred Heart chipping the puck out of their zone, where Kimmer will step up. Olivieri had the puck, I think that hit his hand. It's sent deep, where Boehner will get the puck. Sacred Heart does end up winning the battle, who sends up to his point. The point man can't keep it in for Sacred Heart, but he does get it deep. 2:36 remaining in the second period, as Kimmer is leaving the RPI defensive zone. Kimmer will send it all the way down, as Olivieri will go and try and battle to win this puck. It's now Bourgeois over to, the puck is now popped out to neutral zone to Kimmer, as Kimmer will just fire it up. A bouncing puck ends up on Woodsy's stick. He finds a nice between the legs of Sacred Heart player's pass to Bourgeois. Bourgeois tries to find Horner, but it's blocked, as I believe Bourgeois ended up sending that down by accident. The call is offsides, as Woods just couldn't get back on. Looks like there's a little chatter going on between Woods and the Sacred Heart player. A lot of chirping back and forth between each teams, but no Tillies or Donnybrooks yet. The faceoff will be to the right of McBain, as it is Woods to take the draw. Woods wins it to Wilmer, who tries to get it out. He will to JR now. JR trying to get it all the way deep. JR will go right around the defenseman with some speed and just send her to the corner, where Woods will pick up the puck. That was a bad hit from behind, it appeared. Woods is definitely going to be injured. Woods very slow to get up now. That was definitely a dangerous hit.
5 minutes.
Hopefully Woods is okay, as he appeared very shaken up after that hit. That's a dangerous play, and nobody likes to see that. Here we can get an instant replay of it directly to the numbers of Woods. As RPI will be going to the power play, trying to determine how long. I believe it is a 5-minute here. 5-minute power play, so RPI can try and score as many times as they need to. Down by 2 with 1:43 left in the second. It'll be that deadly power play of Horner in the corner, the Italian Stallion, and Borgere, with Zaverdis and Montemerlo up top. Olivieri to take the draw. Olivieri wins. Trying to get the puck. It's in Olivieri's skates, as Sacred Heart is able to clear the puck down, where it's tipped by Montemerlo mid-air. And Sacred Heart ends up getting it, sending it to the neutral zone, where Zaverdis will try to get a guy. The guy ends up getting around him. RPI now breaking out. Horner has the puck, entering the zone. Horner fires a shot just wide. Borgere fires it quickly back on net, where the goalie covers it up, and we have a whistle with 1:16 left to play in the second. .433 left on the RPI power play. Olivieri wins this draw once again to Horner. Horner now tries to find Borgere, but sends it to the Sacred Heart player instead, as Boehner has to make a quick little save with just over a minute left in this second period. Montemerlo sets up behind the RPI net, who will find Zaverdis, who tries to go across ice to Borgere, but it's just too far ahead of him. Montemerlo again circles, finds Horner this time, who will go cross ice to Zaverdis. It ends up in Borgere's skates. Olivieri now trying to enter the zone, excuse me. Sacred Heart clears once again with 40 seconds left in the second period. Montemerlo once again behind Boehner. Sends it back to Zaverdis, who sends it back up to Montemerlo. Montemerlo pokes the puck. Not a great power play thus far for the Engineers. Sacred Heart will send it back down once again, where Woods will take the puck behind the net. Woods with a pressure, has Borgere with him. Borgere is just stripped of the puck, as Sacred Heart sends it back down once again with 12 seconds remaining. It's Zaverdis who whiffs a pass. Sacred Heart player has it behind the net. JR able to steal with 5 seconds. JR skating, trying to yell at him to shoot. He will just skate into the zone. JR debated on shooting the puck. I don't think he wanted to cause any trouble after the whistle. So after 40 minutes to play here at the Houston Fieldhouse, the Engineers are down 3-1 to Sacred Heart. When we come back, the Engineers will still have 3 minutes and 17 seconds left on that 5-minute major power play. Thank you again once for listening. Thank you again for listening, excuse me. And once again, all the families out there who are listening, the players do love you and miss you very much, whether or not they call. I will be back in 12 minutes after this second intermission. Welcome back once again to the Houston Fieldhouse, where we are about to start the third period. If you're just tuning in, Sacred Heart are beating the Engineers 3-1 with 20 minutes left to play. To start this period, the Engineers will have 3 minutes and 17 seconds of a power play left over from a egregious hit at the end of the second period against Chase Woods. I did have a chance once again to talk to some of the players in the locker room, and they were quoted, "They just need to start playing their game and the goals will come." And in the words of RPI ACHA alumni Tanner Richardson, they need to put the metal to the pedal. Tanner, if you're listening, the boys are going to try and do their best to win this third period for you. Louis Olivieri will take this face-off with Bourgeois and Horner to the right and left of him. Zilverdis and Montemerlo at the point. Olivieri will lose this draw as Sacred Heart will send it down into RPI's zone. Zilverdis will set up the power play breakout as he passes up to Olivieri. Olivieri tries to flip it up. It's blocked by a Sacred Heart player, and Zilverdis will battle to get the puck back here. Zilverdis will walk, give it back to Olivieri, where he's in a battle with a Sacred Heart player. Sacred Heart player does win the puck out, and he will go all the way back into the neutral zone before sending it deep once again. Zilverdis is back. Zilverdis passes far ice over to Craig Montemerlo. Craig will get by one player and skate this puck out. Passing it up to Bourgeois. Bourgeois just tips it off his stick as Sacred Heart will send it back down where Boehner is there to stop it. Zilverdis now is skating as the RPI Engineers change the power play. Horner enters the zone. Horner fires a shot, which is blocked by Sacred Heart's defenseman. Horner does get the puck back, however, where Bourgeois will have it now behind Pioneer's net. Bourgeois gives it up to Woods at the half wall. Woods holds. Woods trying to find an open man. He'll give it up to Zilverdis at the point. Zilverdis will fire a shot. That is blocked. Zilverdis gets again. Fire another shot. That is tipped high. Woods will get the puck back behind the net. Tries to find Horner in the slot, and Horner just misses the 1T again. It's back up to Horner now, where he gives it to Woods. Woods firing a quick shot, which is tipped out of play at 18:31 left in the third period. Minute 48 remaining on the Engineers power play. Couple good shots that ended up being blocked there for the Engineers. They would like to try and find those on net, where JR will now take the face-off. He loses this one. Sacred Heart tries to clear. It's a slow bounce. They will get it out of the zone. It is a 2-on-2 here. Schaller hustling back. They get a quick little shot, which is kicked away by McBain. Kim is hit, but gets the puck back to the Engineers, where Woods now has it, breaking out of the zone. Woods dangles one. It's in his feet, however, as the Pioneers get the puck back, going D to D, and will send it all the way down to the Engineer zone. Not a great power play for the Engineers here, as they want to clean up their passes and skating. Kimmer now behind the Engineers net will stop and turn before giving it to Schaller. Schaller will try to get by one guy. It is poked away from him. There's a battle along the boards. JR and Schaller are in there, but Sacred Heart comes out with it. Sacred Heart going D to D. Just under a minute left on this power play. Sacred Heart sends it all the way down once again, where Boehner stops it. Woods now trying to break out. Will circle back behind Boehner once again and try to break out with speed now. It's Woods. Woods cutting across the neutral zone. Woods still skating. Woods enters the zone. He'll stop, trying to find someone. He will give it over to Bourgeois. Bourgeois now gives it back to Woods at the point. Sacred Heart thinking that's offsides. It was not. Zilverdis now gives it to Bourgeois from the corner. Bourgeois is walking. Bourgeois at the middle of the blue line. Bourgeois looks like he's going to shoot. He does fire a shot. It's blocked. The rebound, Wilmer tries to bury it, but just can't. Wilmer has it now behind the Pioneers net. He gives it back to Bourgeois. Bourgeois trying to find someone. He finds Wilmer in the slot. Wilmer just can't get the shot off as it's poked away by a diving Pioneers player. Wilmer does battle and get the puck back at the half boards as they do kill off the penalty. The 5 minutes is up. Wilmer fires a shot that is sent wide. Bourgeois now over the net. Craig Montemerlo trying to keep it in. He does not as it pops out. So with 16:28 left in the third period, the Pioneers have killed off that 5 minute. And Sharella now entering the zone. The Pioneers player trips up on himself. Sharella tries to find the center guy. It's just poked away, but Zilverdis is there to keep it in and send it deep. down where Corey will try and battle for the puck. Craig tries to keep it again. It does tip off of his stick and out, however. Zaverdis backing up, and he will fire a shot trying to find one of his teammates. Goes to the Pioneers as the Pioneers try to get it in, and they will. Zaverdis now in a race in the RPI zone. He will try to chip it up where Shirella is. Kama now with the puck. Kama breaking out. Shirella now at the red line here. They are offsides as they try to get off. Kama trying to dive across the blue line, but just can't as it is whistled offsides with 15:40 remaining. Good effort by Bornesian and Kama to get it back on sides, but Shirella just walks in a little too early. There's approximately 8 Sacred Heart players on the ice before they have changed, as Louis Olivieri will take this draw. Lou now, the ref is waiting. Ref taking another look at the players. Lou loses this draw, but pokes away and gets it to Bourgeois. Bourgeois shoots, and Bourgeois scores! His second of the game. It is now 3-2 in favor of Sacred Heart with 15:35 left to play. That will be Bourgeois' 16th goal and 29th point. An absolute snip from the top of the circles that goes top right, right where Mama hides the cookies. Olivieri now wins this draw at center ice. Olivieri skating in with speed. He has Bourgeois with him. Olivieri fires a shot. It's tipped. Bourgeois gets, however, and they try to get the rebound, but Sacred Heart's goalie is there to stop it. There's going to be a power play for the Engineers here as Olivieri was tripped up. It was clearly a tripping. Sacred Heart player does not think so, but when you trip another player and they fall down, that is the definition of tripping. So with 15:19 remaining in the third, Engineers are looking to tie it up with a 2-minute power play. Woods, Kimmer, Woolmer, Schaller, and JR are the first unit out. Woolmer wins this face-off to Woods, where Woods gets the puck stolen at the blue line. Sacred Heart now coming down the speed where they go offsides. Usually players should not make moves at the blue line in that gray zone there. Sacred Heart thinking it was a good idea. It shows why it's not. Woods now to take this draw, where he wins it back to Schaller, who goes DD to Kimmer. Kimmer finds JR, just poked off his stick as Sacred Heart sends it deep. Painter stops it, and Schaller ends up with the puck, who gives it to Woods. Woods trying to come out with speed. He dangles one guy. Woods with speed has JR with him. Oh my gosh, folks. Woods with the same move, and JR just can't bury the rebound. Woods absolutely, as previously mentioned, just an absolute silkworm, gets around that guy, and JR just could not bury that rebound. That is fine Persian cotton out of Woods there. The puck does come out of the zone, however, as Woods gifts it up to JR. JR now skating, deking one guy. JR into the Sacred Heart zone, fires a shot that is tipped out of play. With 1:02 remaining on the Engineers power play, 14:21 left in the third. If you're just tuning in, it is 3-2 in favor of Sacred Heart. Olivieri now with his line of Horner and Bourgeois. Olivieri will take the draw to the left of the Pioneers' tendy. Olivieri wins this one to Bourgeois. Bourgeois gives it to Zaverdis. Zaverdis fires a shot. It's blocked and put into the corner. Horner in the corner once again. Fires a shot. It is saved by the Pioneers goalie. Boehner stops the puck as Bourgeois now will take his shot at getting the puck deep. Gives it up to Horner. Horner trying to set up this deadly RPI power play. Horner finds Lou in the corner. Up to Bourgeois at the half wall. Bourgeois goes to Montemerlo at the point. Montemerlo fires a shot, and it is saved by Sacred Heart's goalie, as Lou just slightly trying to stay on his feet, keeping that stellar balance that he has. Olivieri now will take the draw once again to the left of the Pioneers goalie. Olivieri wins again to Bourgeois, and Bourgeois walks once again. Bourgeois shoots, Glove save by the Pioneers goal. You could hear Olivier calling for the shot from here, trying to tip that. Olivier lines up once again with 21 seconds left on the RPI power play. Olivier loses this draw, but the Engineers are able to get it back. It's Bourgeois coming out of the corner up to the half wall. Bourgeois gives it back to Montemerlo on the point. Montemerlo fires a shot. It's tipped wide and into the corner. Up to Zaverdis. Zaverdis sends it down deep, trying to get it to Horner. Horner in a battle there. Horner will get it. Horner's walking, gives it to Zaverdis. It's tipped. Good save once again by the Pioneers goalie. It is even strength here at the Houston Fieldhouse now. It's Bourgeois behind the net, up to Montemerlo at the point. Craig fires a shot, save, rebound out. It's kept in once again by Zaverdis. RPI with some good pressure in these last couple of minutes here. Horner behind the net now, gives it to Bourgeois in the corner. Bourgeois finds Zaverdis. Zaverdis fires a shot just wide of the net. Bourgeois has it once again, gives it to Craig. Montemerlo shoots just wide of the net. Zaverdis able to keep it in once again, gets it down low to Horner. Horner trying to get the puck back as Sacred Heart is breaking out here. Kept in by Olivier, but Sacred Heart does eventually get it out, as Bourgeois has it at the RPI blue line. Bourgeois skating. Bourgeois trying to go through the whole team. He beats a couple of them, finds Kama. Kama now trying to keep it in. It's Zaverdis down low to Kama. Kama just can't handle it as the puck is fired into Sacred Heart's bench. With 12:20 remaining in this third period, we will have a face-off just inside the zone at the dot to the left of the Pioneers goalie. It'll be Kama to take this draw with Shirella and Bornasian out there. Sacred Heart's player has not learned how to take face-offs, and all of them are scared to go take it against Kama. Face-off machine. The puck is just tipped kind of into a Sacred Heart player's skate, as Shirella and all of the Engineers are battling in the corner. Shirella is finishing his hit as the puck pops out of the zone. Piper tries getting it deep, flubs it to the Pioneers defenseman as the Pioneers are able to break this one out. There is a call here. I believe it will be against Piper, as Sacred Heart has it in the corner of the Engineer zone up to the point. And they have it. The whistle is blown now at 11:45. I believe the call will be against the Engineers. It is a hooking, as number 9, Piper Holman, will go to the box. Piper not known for taking too many penalties, this just being his second of the year. So the RPI Engineers will try to kill this off. JR loses the face-off in the zone, but pressures him. The Pioneers go offside as Brady holds with all the time. Brady does send it down now. Woods has it. This is a 2-on-2 opportunity. JR has it. JR fires it, tries to get it to Woods. The puck comes out, is just loose in front of the Pioneers goalie. A great chance for the Engineers once again on this penalty kill. Chase in front of the net. Chase shoots, he scores! Chase Woods with a pass from Jack Ryan, short-handed. And things are all tied up here at the Houston Fieldhouse with 11:21 remaining in the third period. Absolute great forecheck by the Engineers on the penalty kill. Woods buries it, just a certified beauty of a goal. That is a bottle popper, folks. The bottle came off the net, certified beauty, Chase Woods. RPI now still has 1:30 left to kill on this penalty, as Sacred Heart will try to break it out of the zone. They will. Sacred Heart entering the Engineer zone now, as Corey and Cam are here trying to kill it off. Cam now gets it up to Bornasian. Bornasian on a 1-on-2 here. Bornasian, it's Kama now. Kama has a chance. Kama rings the crossbar as it hits the net, and whistle is blown. Kama with another great opportunity just rings the bar. A beautiful shot and great play by Bornasian. Kama clearly upset. Remember, folks, this is all on the RPI penalty kill with 1:10 left to kill off. Bornasian to take this face-off after a great opportunity there. Bornasian loses this one, as Sacred Heart will try to set up. Sacred Heart trying to break it out here. Kama with some good pressure. The Pioneers do get out of their zone, however, as they will skate into RPI's zone. They try to dangle, but Campbell is just too good. as the Pioneers have it now in the corner, settling. The Pioneers trying to walk. They'll send it back down to the corner. Pioneers now send it to the point where it pops out. That is huge for the program. The Pioneers coming back into the zone now as they have it at the point. Great play by Bornese and Camo once again, trying to clear it. Good hand eye by number 9 on the Pioneers. As Bornesian changes, Olivieri is out there, and Campbell will ice or send it all the way down. No icing as they are still killing a penalty. Exactly 10 minutes remaining left in the third period here at the Houston Fieldhouse. Horner now trying to get it. Close call for Olivieri and Horner as they almost had a chance there. The Pioneers will break this puck out as the Engineers are now even strength. Great kill there by the Engineers as they got a goal out of it. Sacred Heart now has it in the corner where Kimmer is putting some pressure and Olivieri comes to help. Olivieri flips it out where Horner is in a race to get the puck. Horner just tries to chip it out or chip it past him. He won't. Borgere putting some pressure on now. Borgere in a battle. Borgere will win the puck out of this battle. He'll find Schaller at the point, who will just backhand it down to the corner. Mitch going back into the corner trying to battle here. Olivieri tries to help him. Tips up Olivieri now. Pass is blocked by the Pioneers. Back to Horner in front of the net. It's just tipped wide. Mitch tries to flip it over the net. Mitch steals the puck back. Horner going into his corner. He will hit the guy as the puck comes loose. Horner has the puck in the corner. Kimmer at the point now. Kimmer walks, fires shot. It's tipped. Save by the Pioneers goalie. Schaller now trying to keep the puck in. He'll keep it in, but the Pioneers will eventually get it out here. The puck is sent deep into the Engineer zone where Kimmer is there as he goes D to D to Schaller. Schaller fires it all the way up to JR, who tips it into the zone, and it is covered by the Pioneers goalie for a whistle. 8:27 remaining in the third period. Things are all tied up here, folks. JR now taking the face-off. Out there with him, Chase Woods and David Woolmer. JR wins it to Woods. Woods passes to Zverdis. Zverdis goes to shoot, loses the puck. Brady now has a chance. He just backhands it in, where Woods will go to it in the corner. Woods comes out with it. As JR now has the puck in the corner. Behind the net, JR is walking, finding Zverdis at the point. Zverdis, the puck comes out of the zone barely as it is whistled offsides. Some more chirping going on here. Still no Tillies or Donnybrooks. If you are unfamiliar, a Tilly is a fight. Donnybrook is a whole line brawl. The Engineers now win this faceoff as Campbell has the puck in the RPI zone. He passes up, but the Pioneers get the puck as Woods with some good defense. Pioneers shoot. Quick glove save by Liam McBain to keep the Engineers tied up. This faceoff will be to the left of Liam now, as it will be Shirella, Kama, and Bornesian. The good chance on their last shift, looking to do that once again and maybe find the back of the net. Kama to take this draw. He loses this one as the shot is quickly shot on towards Boehner, but it's blocked. Kama now entering with speed. Kama holding, and he just gets the puck deep as it was delayed offsides. Shirelli going in to put on some pressure. Kama now as the Pioneers are able to break it out. Pioneers are rushing in. They try to fire a shot. It goes wide. Shirella tries to poke the puck out, but he pokes it out of the rink. Whistle is blown here at 7:28 left in the third period. Face off now to the right of Liam McBain. Camo once again will take this draw. The point, or the puck will go to their point men as the shot is quickly blocked by Liam McBain. And Shirella now is able to get the puck out of the RPI zone, and he sends it deep. Shirella now wins the race to the puck in the corner. It's Shirella. He gets bumped, but Montemurillo comes in, winds up his clap bomb, and it is sent wide, where Kimmer will try to keep it in, but it does pop out. Montemurillo now with the puck and time in the RPI zone. He finds Bornesian at center ice, who ends up tipping it up to Horner. Horner winds up, slap shot is blocked, as the Pioneers will get it out once again. Kimmer has the puck. He's in the RPI zone. He goes behind the net. He stops. The Sacred Heart player continues as Horner now will break it out. He just sends it up to the Pioneers defenseman who misses the pass. Boers right now at the half wall, trying to center it to Horner. The puck is just chipped up as Doran now out there with Schaller. Doran waits, he finds Horner. Horner skating into the zone. Horner trying to fire a quick shot. It's blocked by the defenseman. Schaller stepping up here, trying to keep the puck in. Olivieri hits his man and sends it down to Horner. Horner going all the way across up to Doran. Doran at the point, sends it low. Gets down to Horner, to Olivieri behind the net. Olivieri now in the corner in a battle, still has the puck, gets it up to Bourgeois at the half wall. Bourgeois sends it back around where Olivieri will have to race to try and get it. Doran has it at the point. Puck pops out there as there's a battle at center ice on the wall. Doran now settling the puck in the RPI zone, goes D-to-D to Schaller. Schaller now trying to get it up. It's blocked by the Sacred Heart players. As Sacred Heart players have it, they'll shoot. It's blocked by one of their own. Woods now stops, holds onto the puck, and sends it out of the RPI zone where Horner is. Bourgeois has it. Bourgeois has a one-on-one here. Bourgeois on a one-on-one. A great save by the Sacred Heart goalie as the puck just pops out, but Woods is still out there. Woods tries to find Bourgeois, and it just pops over Bourgeois' stick and over Zaverdis' stick. A big bouncing puck there. Another good chance for the Engineers with just 5 minutes left in this third period. Shot now on Boehner is turned away as Woods now in the RPI zone. There is a call here. I'm not sure what it is exactly. It looks as if it will be on an RPI player. I'm thinking Zaverdis. Zaverdis has no idea what he did. Zaverdis will be going to the box here for 2 minutes. I did not see what the ref just called there. I apologize. It was boarding. So RPI with just under 5 minutes will have to kill off yet another penalty with Bornasian and Kama out there to try and do this. Bornasian taking the draw to the left of Boehner. Bornasian will lose this one, but the puck pops out. Pioneers have it, they shoot in the slot. Another huge save by Boehner. A quick glove save to snag that one out of the air. Boehner having a great night here between the pipes. Bornasian once again lines up to the left of Boehner to take this draw. Bornasian wins this one back. As Schaller tries to send it out, it pops out to Bornasian. It's Bornasian Kama once again. Kama has the puck now entering the zone. Kama winds up, shoots. It's saved by the Pioneers goalie as the Pioneers player trips up a bit in the corner. It's now the Pioneers going the other way, trying to get it in, trying to set up their power play. 1:30 left on their power play as they are in the slot. He shoots wide. There's a lot of yelling from the Pioneers bench. They thought there should have been a tripping call there. There was not. As the Pioneers have it now at the point. The D-man is walking. He passes D-to-D. They fire a shot. It's blocked yet again, I believe, by their own player. It's Kimmer now in the corner trying to battle for the puck. The Pioneers come out with it as he can't handle it, and Kama sends it all the way down, and Cam and Bornasian go to change. It'll be Olivieri and Horner now trying to kill off the last minute of this penalty kill. 3:45 remaining here in the third period. Horner now steals the puck. He tries to poke it to Olivieri, but the Pioneers poke it out and are headed down towards Liam McBain. They will shoot, and the puck is blocked and sent out of the arena once again. 39 seconds remaining in Sacred Heart's power play. As it'll be Olivieri and Horner with Schaller and Campbell to try and kill off the last little bit. Olivieri to take the draw to the left of Liam McBain. Luciano Olivieri loses this draw as the Pioneers have it at the point. Pioneers still have it, walking. Pioneers shoot. Once again, testing out just how fast Liam McBain's chest is. It is the fastest chest in the league, folks. Draw to the left of McBain once again. Olivieri wins this one as Campbell is able to send it all the way down. And Horner in a race. He beats the players, but the goalie will tip it just out. Olivieri trying to steal the puck now. It's the Pioneers defenseman with it, with 15 seconds left on their power play. Pioneers do enter RPI zone, trying to get a shot. They will. Kick save by Liam McBain, as Horner is able to send it just to the point man, who gloves it down. Campbell in the corner now. Campbell trying to get it out. It is even strength here at the Houston Fieldhouse with just under 3 minutes remaining. It's all tied up. Engineers now able to get out of the zone. Just to the neutral zone, however, as Olivieri steals the puck. Horner is able to send it all the way down into Sacred Heart's zone, as JR will try and forecheck here. Puck is stolen. It's Kama. Sends it to JR, who tries to get it to Woods, but the puck just misses his stick. Kim now at center ice, sends it deep. The Sacred Heart defenseman going D to D. He will send it up to his man on the wall, and Sacred Heart now trying to go the other way. Craig with some great defense, stopping it and turning the puck towards the Sacred Heart zone. Sacred Heart now trying to break out. They will. They will be rushing here. A 3-on-2. As they will get a shot. Liam McBain kick save again, a huge save. As now it's Chase Woods. He beats the defenseman. He has a 1-on-1. He gets it, trying to get it to JR, just too far ahead of him. In the corner now, it's Woods trying to battle, trying to get that puck back. Horner too. Horner's there. Horner has the puck. He has it behind the net now. Woods goes to change. Horner walking out of the corner, trying to send it to the D-man. It's Montemurlo. Montemurlo gets a little lit up as the puck takes an awkward bounce off the glass, and Kimmer is able to send it back into Sacred Heart's zone. It's Olivieri trying to battle, but Sacred Heart does get it out. The Pioneers are on the rush. They just dump it. Campbell has time behind RPI's net. He will send it to Horner, with the pass is just behind him. So the Pioneers are able to get it back in again. Zverdis now coming out of the RPI zone. Gets it up to Horner. Horner trying to go cross ice. Can't. The puck is there. A minute left in the game. It's Borgeret. Borgeret to Louis! Scores with 55 seconds left. RPI takes the 4-3 lead. It was Borgeret to Luciano, the Italian stallion Olivieri. So with just under a minute left, RPI does have the lead, 4-3, 55 seconds left. Here we can see it, a great just tip and goal, great pass from Borgeret. And with that, Borgeret will be at 30 points on the year. Lou now wins this faceoff to Campbell. Borgeret gets it in deep. Zverdis also with an assist on that play. Pioneers trying to get the puck out of their zone, most likely going to be pulling their goalie to try and even this up. It's Lou with some pressure. Pioneers are able to get it deep. Sacred Heart's goalie goes to the bench. Campbell has it behind the net. It's out of the zone now. Pioneers have it with just under 30 seconds left. Pioneers will send it deep where Campbell has it. Campbell is able to clear it out, and Pioneers send it back deep once again. Brady Campbell has it. He goes to Chris Zverdis. Big Z gives it up to Borgeret, who ends up losing the puck. Pioneers do have it now, and the Engineers clear it. 5 seconds remaining in this game. Pioneers now entering the zone. They'll have one last shot if they get it off. They do not, and it's Boehner. So Boehner goes 2-0 on the weekend as the RPI Engineers win this game with a final score of 4-3 at the Houston Fieldhouse. RPI does move to a record of 9-5-0-1, while Sacred Heart goes to 5-5-2-1. Thank you all for tuning in and listening. I'm sorry you had to deal with me this weekend and not Perry or Levi. Thank you once again, and have a great night.